Brian back here with another Kaspa update. I believe we are just about getting ready to break through a 702 fib here. Okay, we are right at that level. All right, so if we break up through here, we'll be heading to higher prices here. We're going to take a look at these RSIs in a second, see if everything is lining up, and we might not get that 618 dip down here that we were counting, that I was counting on. I still have some buy orders down here, but I threw in a couple hundred more dollars up here because I don't think we're going to get it anytime soon here. So let's move on here. We got a new listing. Kaspa just listed on CoinStash AU, an Australia spot. So now that you can buy Kaspa on this Australian exchange, it says cheers to our Kaspa ambassadors for lighting up Australia. So congratulations, there we go. Another new listing out there, coinstash.com.au. All right, so a new place to pick up Kaspa if you're interested in that. All right, if we go over to CoinGecko here, I'm using CoinGecko a little bit more. Seems to be a little bit more up to date. I cover Veracity quite a bit, and their circulating supply and stuff is wrong on there. So I'm gonna give CoinGecko a shot here and see if some stuff is a little bit more accurate over here. Okay, we're up 10% for the day at 0.138732, just about back up to that 14-cent mark. Just over $3 billion market cap. Let me take a look here real quick. There they are. Wanted to grab my glasses real fast. That's terrible. As I get older, unfortunately, it looks like I might have to buy some glasses. Well, I have glasses, but I'd rather maybe get some contacts here. I'm having a problem seeing these smaller numbers anymore, so it is what it is. I was just over a $3 billion market cap, 75 million in volume over the last 24 hours, and we have a fully diluted market cap just over 3 billion, just about the same as the regular market cap up here. So things are looking great. If we come down here, let's take a look at this once. God, I love looking at that. Man, oh man, every time I look at that price down there, and that happens with a majority of cryptos, unless you get a real junk coin out there. And even on this chart here, you can spot, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, looks like a fifth wave coming in here, don't it, when you're looking at that? But these little peaks here, 4 cents. Boy, these look tiny now, don't they? 4.7, and then just a skyrocket up there. And hopefully this continues. Hopefully this is just the beginning of a lot bigger things to come. Market cap rank number 28. Okay, I love how the CoinGecko breaks down a lot of this stuff too. Look at this all-time low. We're up 81,000%, 81,332% from the all-time low. That's a 813x. Wow. So for every $1,000 you put in there, you got $813,000 out of there. If you were lucky enough to throw $1,000 in here, good for you. If you threw a lot more in right there, that would be something to be very, very proud of. If you got in back here, if you got in anywhere in the Kaspa right now, even where it's at now, congratulations. But back here at the beginning, man, oh man, could you imagine if you would have threw a million, if you had a million to throw on right there? Wow, that would be incredible. You would have $813 million off a $1 million investment. That would be absolutely insane. That is life changing. that's generational wealth there. But all right, guys, let's move on here. And I was thinking about this a little bit earlier today because I went and every time I get crypto, I go put money on my Chime card. I use my Chime card just for safety reasons. But every time I go out there and buy it, I think back to 2021 or 2020 when I first started buying crypto. And, not financial advice at all. I'm not here for that. But if I could give any kind of friendly advice out there to people, man, you get an extra $25, you get an extra $50, man, throw it into crypto. Yeah, I remember when, I'd cash my paycheck, I'd have an extra $50, $100, whatever I had, and I would just throw it at crypto. Didn't even really know what it was at the time. I heard about Bitcoin and all that, when the bull run came, it was absolutely. If you haven't been through one, you're gonna have the time of your life, man. It is just unbelievable, So every chance I get, I went today and purchased some more crypto, and I believe right now is, in my opinion, it's a pretty good time to buy it. Back, of course, a few months ago, if you look at Filecoin even, and you go out on the weekly, the time to really buy would have been way down here, back in August. It hit a low in June here, but I don't think we're going to see these lows again. If we get a retrace up to a 618, just like back in 2017 with Bitcoin, all right, when it had its retrace way back here, okay, let me get that off there so I can clean this up a minute, okay, but it had its retrace up here, all right, and then it collapsed back down. Of course, it ended up coming back down, 52% with COVID there. COVID really hammered it down 70%, but it never came back down to the lows that it did in the bear market, okay, in the dead bear market right here in the middle, okay. That's the price range. Once it flipped that, once it got up above that, and actually that range would have been right there, but that was that dip. That was the buying opportunity right there, and right up here, I believe this was that same dip right here, I don't know if we'll ever see a $15,000 Bitcoin again. I don't know. Who knows? You never do know. But I believe that was the time to really pile in. And when you want to buy, that's when when it makes you sick to your stomach to even think about buying crypto. That's when you should be buying it. Look at Cardano here. When it dipped down there 21 cents. That was a wick down there, but right there was the bottom. I don't think it's coming back down there again. It broke out of this resistance. It's heading up, and even if it does a 618 retracement, it's going to pull back down, but it might ride this 38 cents or something the rest of the, after it does a retracement up to wherever it's headed, it might only come back down to 40 cents for the remainder of the bear market that we have. This was back in 2017 here, after it hit that low, and then Bitcoin had its retracement right there, okay, right here, 2019, and actually Cardano did come back down to, this was COVID right here though, March of 2020, that was COVID. Right there is where it should have been the low right there. So December 2019, possible, but I believe we're in obviously a different time now. Okay, I believe this was the lows. So if you get a chance, that's just my personal opinion out there. Everybody's got their own personal opinion, but just if you have some extra money, throw it at it. I believe it'll pay off for you in the end. Just my personal opinion. Like I said, not financial advice. It's just my opinion. Okay, but we have that new listing out there to talk about. Okay, then we have we're almost back at 14 cents here. The crypto bubbles. Um, Blur. Get this thing ranked number 71 now. Unbelievable. Was that the which one? Which was that? Which one was the one that I announced the other day? There. What was that? I talked to you guys about it. Where the heck is that thing at? Hold on 1 second. It was up near the top here. Ritter, Sui, Ape, FXX, PBX. That's another decent one. Veracity, Data, Silver, Pyth. That's it right there. Yeah, okay. Just like I said, just watch this one. See, it's starting to do a little bit of retracement now. If you're in it, like I said, guys, please take some profits out of it. Like I said, I took my investment out of it. I'm riding some profits, but you can see starting to roll over a little bit here. The hourly RSI is reset on it. The 4 hours coming down, but if it was doing a 5 wave up, it just about got there. Okay, on the 1 hour here, you can see, you got 1, 2, 3, 4. That could have been the 5th wave right there, and it could be starting a retracement now. So just be very careful of this Pyth network. Okay, it's a new one. Like I said, it's an oracle. It's like Chainlink. I believe it has a ton of potential. This thing, and who knows? That's the thing with new coins. Okay, this thing's been out what, 4 or 5 days. All right, I know a lot of you guys out there made money off it. Congratulations. Take your profits out of there. See what happens. All right, if it dips down and you get a better buy, I believe this thing isn't going anywhere. If you go over here on CoinMarketCap now, let's look at the let's see where it's at. Number 71. Where's the market cap on this? $784 million for a coin that's been out, 5 days? That's pretty crazy. It's 204 million in volume last 24 hours. So there is obviously big hype around this thing. Pretty good find. That's how you find the winners in this market, guys. Total supply 10 billion. That's super low. This thing could, it could be, I don't know, it could be 20, 30, $40 coin. Who knows? Look at Chainlink. Look what, that thing could hit $100. Who knows where this thing could be headed? It could be heading up there. All right, but anyway, let's move on here. Bitcoin's up a little bit, $574. Now, we do have the daily RSI heading up on Bitcoin. All right, so here we go. It's going to give that a shot. You can see it poked up through there today and just touched that area I'm talking about. All right, on the monthly. See this right here, what we've been talking about? If I said it broke that area, look where it wicked up to. I have an alarm set there. I haven't even this is the first I've looked at it today. Right here, that's the big one. If it can bust through there at 38,500, that's the big number. Okay, you can see it got up there, got rejected, and we'll see what happens. But the daily RSI, the monthly's getting to the top, still bullish. The weekly is both at 100s, but that daily is just starting up. All right, it's already poked up there. I believe it's going to break it. $38,500. Keep an eye on Bitcoin, because it breaks through that, and these numbers on the right hand side are going to get a lot bigger. Communitas, that's another one. I had 1 million Communitas when that thing first launched. I kind of regret selling it. I sold it at a penny for 10 grand, but I kind of wish it's getting back down there now. But that project, boy, I thought it was going to go a lot higher. All right, Kaspa, let's get in here. All right, first off, All right, Bitcoin's up 500 Bitcoin dominance. And that daily RSI is rolling over, so hopefully this thing will start collapsing a little bit more. The Dow Jones is up 117 points. That's good. Getting towards that all-time high. Look at this thing. You know, it's getting up there. The all-time high is right over here. You know, if it breaks through that 35,660 area, you know, it got a shot here. And if it takes out this all-time high, we could start a new bull run. I mean, that definitely could start a new bull run. The dollar still coming down a little bit. We're watching, let's see here, let's put it on the daily. We're looking for that 618. Where are we at here? We're getting there. You know, 618's down here, 102. It's getting down there. We'll see if it bounces from there. That daily is just starting to roll over. Look at that thing. Look at it starting to roll back over. So looks like we might get that 618 pullback on that thing. All right, let's take a look at Kaspa here, because this thing is looking like it's ready to go again. All right, we are, first off, let's look at the fib. Right up here, this is our all-time high here. We came up, we touched the 702. Okay, you can see that 702 right there. We just hit it. Okay, we have to break through that. It has to break through that. Actually, it has to break through this 14, called 14.6. We break 14.6, okay, then we have a shot at taking out this that 15.4 and setting another all-time high. I believe that's coming, though. I definitely do. This is a clear. I mean, 5 waves up. I mean, it couldn't be any clearer. I mean, it definitely just, you know, you can see it plain as day. 2, 3, 4. It's a matter of where this 5th wave is going to stop. Okay. Now, if we look at, we got that daily RSI reset. We got the 12-hour turning up. It's at a 33 and a 27. It's bullish. We got the 8-hour coming up. It's bullish. We have a red candle. Look at that. Hit that 702 and got rejected there. So, gonna have to be careful about this area. This area means everything. If we get rejected here, this could turn out to be an ABC. All right, and could turn out to be a little bit of a pullback. So we have to get through that area. That 14.6 is pivotal. You know, call it 14.6, 14.65. What do we got on here? It says 14.6 on the fib, but that, you know, that has to be dead on there too. You know, 14.64. You know, we break through that area, and then we got a shot at taking out this high. All right, but the 8 hours heading up, the 4-hour is right at the top. All right, so we have the higher time frames, the 8, the 12, and the daily are all heading up. All right, so I believe we're going to break this all-time high. It depends on where it's going to stop. That first target's up here right about 18 cents. And I believe right around 20 cents is probably going to be our high for this 5th wave, you know, and we'll see what happens. I don't have a crystal ball, but, you know, if I'm taking and I'm putting a trend-based fib on this, you know, and I'm going from a little bit higher. This thing could go higher than that, but you know, I'm kind of guessing where this wave 1 is starting. You know, if it starts right there where this wick is at, you know, then we're looking up at 19 to 20 cents is what I'm looking for. Okay, you know, if it starts down here, that wave 1, then we could be up by 21 cents. All right, somewhere around the 20 cents, 19 to 21 cent area. I believe that 5th wave is going to come in. But first off, we got to break up through that 15.4. That's the previous all-time high there, 15, you know, call it 15.5. Yeah, let's just call it 15.5. We break through there, we're heading for a new all-time high. But we have to keep an eye on that 702. If you're keeping your chart on here, put your fib on there and watch for these areas to break. Super important areas, all right? Screenshot it, do whatever you got to do. Get your fib on there. If it gets through this 14.6, all right, then it's going to make an attempt to break this all-time high and set a new all-time high. But we're getting there, especially with this daily RSI just turning up. It just flipped bullish, so things are looking great. All right, guys, thank you so much. Please hit the like and subscribe. Thank you to all the new members. I love you guys. You guys are the best community ever. Thank you so much to everybody. Please hit the like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon, guys.